what's up? I'm the Total Doom here doing a new video for you guys, and this time we are taking a look at Ahkahna, Toa of Deep Sea. And basically this is a Toa Kuta. She was made by the Makuta as a part Toa, part Makuta. And this was basically so that the Makuta would have a certain edge, but the Toa Kuta started relying more on their Toa side and started fighting more so for justice than for darkness and betrayed the Makuta. There you go! That's the lore, okay? You know, just whatever. Anyways, this is her in full glory so far. I still want to make changes to the set. There's still quite a bit of things I do want to change up on this, but as far as right now, this is her. So this is basically a concept version of it. I definitely do want to change the arms quite a bit, but as far as right now, this is her. And I really do enjoy the set, more so than a lot of people seem to. But, you know, it's a whole the eye of the beholder thing. I know I'm going to get a lot of comments saying, hey, you should do this, you should do that, oh, this is ugly, oh, this is terrible. Guess what? It's also my fucking MOC. I can do whatever the fuck I want, okay? Thank you! Anyways, so this is her, you know? I'm not sure what else to say. Basically, I wanted to build a female MOC. I had a lot of blue pieces, so I decided to make her. And I definitely want to change up the arms. I want to make the arms full of CCBS, which is probably going to put a lot of people off, but there's a way that I wanted to do that. So yeah, I definitely want to buy some CCBS parts. I do have actually some CCBS parts now. The only things that I'm missing is a couple more CCBS parts, and I want a couple of the ball joints, just the balls, with the axle going through it. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, those are pretty much the only pieces that I need, and maybe a couple of blue armor shells. So I'll probably be looking out for that. For her, she is actually kind of cool, and you guys probably have noticed that her mask is different. I want to explain to everyone that is not a change-up because people were complaining about this MOC. That is a change-up because this was her original mask. This was the mask that I intended for the set to have. However, the unfortunate side was I did not have that. I could not find it. I finally found it, and now I can actually put the mask on her. What she originally had was a gray, like, Turaga Vakama mask. I know there's gonna be a lot of people correcting me on what mask it is. I can do my research, okay? Thank you! Anyways, it's a gray Turaga mask, and not a lot of people liked it. I actually didn't mind it, but I definitely liked this mask a little bit more. One of my favorite parts about this was I actually took the weapon from Acto and I attached it onto her head as like hair or something, I guess. And I was kind of worried about that because I thought it would look weird. I actually think I did a pretty good job on that, and it's actually just a couple of simple parts. So yeah, I actually really do like how that was pulled off. I like the skirt. I know a lot of people are going to complain, oh, Bionicles have skirts, why do they need skirts? It's just a design thing, okay? It's not really much more than that. It's just a design thing that I really want to go through, just an aesthetic, and I thought I pulled it off pretty well. Maybe I'll get some silver parts to kind of wrap around instead of these blue foot pieces, but, you know, I definitely don't mind these. I actually think those are really cool and kind of wrap around pretty well. Now, all this is also supposed to be armor. Or not armor, weapons. Technically, they are armor pieces, and something fell. So that's always good. Just gonna plug that back in. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep this weapon for her, because I just need the shield and the gun. Other than that, there's no real reason to have this sword blade piece, so I might give that to Acto because I took his blade weapon for her. But this is supposed to go in her stump arm, as I like to call it, even though that's a hand that's very familiar to everyone else. And then I like to attach this onto that hand and give her a sword and shield, something like that. Now, I do usually plug the gun on this hand. I'm just for right now at least going to plug it on the other one. And it's a pretty simple little build, but you're supposed to lift that up, rotate that around, and push it down. And there you go. That's a little gun for her. And you can plug that in like so. And there you go. It's just a simple little thing. You know, it's a launcher. I got those pieces from the Stronius set, so I decided to add it onto her. Which, by the way, I had an extra Halimari set, so that's why I have a lot of these dark blue pieces. You could probably tell for the exactly what parts are being used in the set that I had an extra Halimari. So yeah, there's that. Now, for her build, I'm not going to talk about her build all too much because it is a little bit more complicated than 4-track. But I am going to talk about it a little bit. Now, there's a lot of hand pieces on the set. This one, a lot of people are going to complain that it's an open ball joint. What that's actually for is so that I can rest that onto her back like this. And when I don't just want to rotate it around, that actually kind of helps hold it in place. So that's why it's there. It's not just because it's an extra random open ball joint right there. It's to hold this in place. I also am actually, this is going to sound weird, but I'm very proud of the chest piece on this set. Because it doesn't stick out entirely much. It kind of does, but it kind of doesn't. But it's not Nuva Shield chest. And that's what is overdone on a lot of MOCs. I think it's kind of toned down now, and it's not kind of just for like the horror factor or just for the aesthetic. But I wanted to do something different that wasn't just Nuva shields because I was kind of tired of that. So I decided to build something else with that, and I think I did a pretty good job on that. You know, I think I did pretty well. So yeah, there's that. Her high heels, people like them, people don't. I just added them on. I don't know. No real reason. I just had some extra Rockshi torsos and some Vaki torsos and some Vaki feet, of course. And I just decided to add that to her. Now, with this set, you can see it's kind of loose on this. Or not as loose as I thought it was going to be. What I do is I push up the red tab, and that will just kind of lock it in place. So there's that, if you guys want to know more about that. So there's that. Yes. If you want to know how I attach this, it's very simple. It's not really that much. I also attach it, the T-piece. I'll probably switch that out for an axle because there's no real reason for that to be a T-piece right now. I think what I was going to do was going to not connect it by this, and I was going to, it's a little claw piece, and I was going to let it kind of just rotate down and have her have wavy hair, but that kind of got in the way of some stuff, so I decided not to. Also, something else kind of cool is you can see her back is like this, but when you attach the armor, which by the way, this gray piece I have to swap out because it's starting to crack, but as you can see, it starts to form armor all the way down. That's actually something kind of cool, something that I'm actually very happy about. So yeah, just kind of a whole lineup of silver going down, and I'm pretty proud of that. So yeah, there's that. Just extra armor. And Toa of Deep Sea, so she goes into the deep sea and tough stuff. I don't know. She could take the pressure. How about that? She could take the pressure. I'm kind of just going with it as I please. But she can definitely take the pressure of the deep sea more so than any other Toa. So I guess there's that. Anyways, I think she's alright. You know, she is not perfect. Here's a size comparison with 4-track. Some people were saying, oh, they have a relationship because female and male MOC. No. No. They definitely don't. Acto and her are more so. Yeah. And I was thinking because they're half Makuta, they can actually be in relationships because they're not actual brothers and sisters. I don't know. It's my world. I can do whatever I want. You know, there's no specifics for it. You know, I'm going to explain all this stuff and people are going to type out, well, you can't do that because this and that. I can do whatever I want. It's my world. So yeah. Anyways, not really much more to be said about the set. I'm pretty happy for it. I'm not 100% oh woo about it, but I'm pretty happy for it. There's obviously a lot of stuff that I want to do for the set to make it better, but as far as right now, I think she's pretty cool. Anyways, that's pretty much it. I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.